Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to a very, very special Fallout 4 run. Da 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 da. Now, first disclaimer, we are leaving Joe behind for a little while, I'm afraid. Oh no. By the way, this is one of my favourite moments in video games ever. Seeing Sanctuary before the bombs fall, and then seeing them now. Ah, it's amazing. If you want to see what happens in the vault and the run up to the vault, plenty of other people have videos and stuff out there with it on. It just feels like an unnecessary waste of time, and plus it doesn't really stick to the rules of this run. But we'll get to that in a minute. For now, let's do some running round and find all the different bits of resources we need. So yes, a disclaimer. We're leaving Joe behind for a little bit. This is only because it's been so long since I played with Joe, I'm not 100%, yeah, let's go do it type of thing. And also, there's the small matter of, when I downloaded Far Harbor, it has messed up a whole wad of my save files. Just various different ones, for no real reason that I can fathom. I think it's just the PS4 issues that have been with the Far Harbor DLC. Because of that, I'm not going to have to replay a lot. It's probably only about an hour, but there's quite a substantial amount I actually started doing off camera, just in prep for the various different things that were going to be happening with Joe. So chances are, when I feel like doing it, we will jump back in with Joe. We'll see how he's doing, and we'll get him his beloved baseball station, sort of train, built. But right now, we're doing something brand new. This is going to be an explosives only run of Fallout 4. Meaning I'm not going to use any guns, any melee attacks, any melee weapons, any unarmed weapons, any unarmed attacks. I'm not going to be using anything like that. So, because of that, I'm evidently going to need some stuff. Quite a substantial amount of stuff, actually, before I can even leave Sanctuary. Because the one thing Fallout 4 does is it throws enemies straight at your face, including in here. So the plan right now is we're going to see Codsworth. Hey, Codsworth.
I live and breathe.
Yes, and then we're going to send Codsworth off on his way.
It's really
And he can deal with all the various little bits and bobs dotted around Sanctuary, because we're not going to be able to. Squeeze past you, come in here, and I will take this. Charisma. Oh, by the way, just so a quick thing you can see, these are currently my special stats. I have worked at them to figure out exactly what I need and where I need it. Thought I'd up Charisma just purely because to get some better prices from vendors. We'll get this.
Bingo.
this new
Grognut Comic.
Here you are, Mum.
Hello.
Now,
Sarcastic.
Or maybe.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Codsworth,
There we go.
are you sure you're...
Now we can speed things forward. Right, we'll let you go on your way, Codsworth, and you can kill all the different various things you find. And for us, we're not going to leave Sanctuary. Not for a while, anyway. Maybe episode 2, we'll have a little sneak out of Sanctuary and go get some stuff to help further defend it. But I need explosives, so for now, we'll start using this workshop.
What's all this then?
So, Cheers. So, if you haven't seen this before for some reason, scrap everything. The building stuff works really well. We'll just get a little platform set up here. Right, we've got some stuff. So, first things first, which you really do need to build. God. This. Miscellaneous. Oh, I need a bit of crystal. I need a bit of crystal, and I can't quite remember. I'm sure you can get that from here somewhere. So for now, this is one thing we are going to want to build pretty sharp, which is why I want to get it set up here. So we'll dump that there. As far as anything else goes, I will probably join you once I have scrapped absolutely everything. So I've almost finished clearing stuff up. I just want to check down here because there's no crystal actually anywhere in Sanctuary I can find. Now I'm hoping there's going to be something here. Hopefully the RNG will be kind to us. Oh, shit. Right, so there's none in there. We'll go first person for this bit. Not going to be anything in these. What about in here? Come on. What was that? Wonder glue and... It's still not bad. We'll flip later. And that's an
Don't think
advanced
I can
save, so we
take
can't
this.
get in there. Alright, we will just loot all this. If you guys didn't know where this was, oopsie. It's literally just at the back of one of the houses in Sanctuary. Just where basically someone appears to have started to build their own nuclear bunker. And it's just full of some really kind of good stuff for start of the game. We will literally just take everything, just no matter how useful or useless it is. But then it means this place is completely and utterly fully looted. There's a can there. We've got some stout bottles here. Because obviously glass is going to be very important to us. There's a couple of bits and bobs up, still crouching, a couple of bits and bobs up here. And I think that's the full lot for in here. It is, so we'll head back up top. Because I've basically scrapped most things. So now there's just one little thing left to do. As far as I'm aware, it's always a drop in Sanctuary. I could be completely wrong, but every time I've played Fallout, to my knowledge, it's always there. Sadly, it's right the other side, so we'll have a run. And so all the way down here, right by the entrance, is this thing. And inside, 2 frag grenades. Obviously for us, it's going to be very, very helpful. Now, I missed a lamppost. Look at that. I've scrapped almost everything, like most things. We'll run this up to the top because I hate it being all the way down there. Obviously we have scrapped most things. Some stuff still up, like some of the trees and whatnot, but we'll sort that out later. It's least of importance right now, and we'll put that there. And we can start getting dumb stuff built. For now, we will just build one of the great big prefabs. Oh god. Mainly because, as it stands at the moment, I'm not entirely sure on actually how I want to develop Sanctuary. It is going to become my main base. But at the moment, I'm not entirely sure on how I'm going to set it up, what it's going to be like, what things are going to be there, how it's going to look, and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to say there is like a balcony up top, isn't there? Yeah, I thought there was. Right, we'll dump these down on this floor down here, in prep for when we actually get some crystal to get some settlers. And my first level up, which is exactly what I wanted. Now, obviously, one issue is with this is I can't just go and get the 5, 6, whatever it is, easy settlers from oh, I'm appear to be stuck from Concord, because I have to take down a Deathclaw. Now behind one of the houses, it's not this house, is it? No. Oh, I appear to have left some stuff. What's in here? Ooh, that's handy, and we'll move the rest of this stuff straight into the workbench. Now behind one of the houses, in these last little bits of clean-up while we're building stuff, I do believe... Yes, there's a chemistry station here, but... Whereabouts? Bag of fertilizer containing acid and fertilizer, which for us is going to be something very, very important. And we can start getting in place some stuff that I'm going to need to make my explosives, even though we're going to have to go looking somewhere for some precious crystal. We can for now. I don't know why I keep coming in out of this. Do we have enough to build? Oh, we cannot build a big industrial one, but we do have enough to build 7 of these. Right, let's put this in. Let's put 2, see if we can get the 2 next to each other for now. One here, one here. Okay, them together. For now, we will just put this little generator. Will that generator be enough? I can't remember how much these things take, actually. So the water purifier, it requires 2 power. So either we need a big one or we need 4. Where's... Oh, I hate it when the menus do this. There we go. Oh, good. I can build a medium generator for now. Right, well. Right, and they are going to start producing water for us, which is something we need. Next on the agenda is in resources, miscellaneous. garden plots are obviously useful because they were added with Wasteland Workshop. But some things we do need to have for the moment is a Brahmin feeding trough, because obviously one thing we are going to end up getting is Brahmin coming, because they produce fertilizer, which is something we are going to need, because we obviously need to get adhesive set up, which is water, corn, fruit and potatoes, I believe, and then a fertilizer setup done, which I have something to do to get that, to actually get the Brahmin coming in, which is what we're going to quickly work on now. I believe Brahmin is in medium cage. Brahmin, there we go. Oh no, radiant insect. Oh, is it a large one? Must be a large one. There we go. Brahmin cage. So we can start spawning in Brahmin. To do that, we need razor grain, and we need one of these each time to repair it. So we are going to need some razor grain. Now, I believe Trash Can Carla sells some razor grain, so we may at some point have to make a little kind of sneaky trip to her to get that stuff done. So we'll dump that there. I appear to have built 2 of these somehow. Obviously built one by accident, because I'm obviously some kind of idiot. Right, I believe for now, let's just have a quick browse through the items we've got in the workshop. Acid adhesive. So we've got all sorts of various kind of bits and bobs in here. Some bobby pins. That's something useful as well, because we are going to need oil. But for oil, it does require... Well, we can make it out of cutting fluid, which requires, like, bone and some other stuff I can't remember. So there's our one bit of crystal. But we evidently need to find more. I'm just checking there's nothing useful in this that's ended up dumped in here when I've been having a look around. Oh, a postman hat. Give me 1 endurance, I'll have that. I'll take that, and I'll take that, and that. And a stim pack. See, we've got some oil and stuff there, and we'll leave all that stuff in there. Now, let's have a check out for... Here we go, the chemistry station. No, I'm still the wrong side of it. Fair enough. Grenades. So we can actually already make some Molotov cocktails. Everything else is locked behind Demolition Expert 1 and then 2 and Science and all that type of stuff. Molotov cocktail. So we made 2. That's not too bad. Now with that same viewpoint, we will use our level up in the only place we can use our level up, which will be not there. What's it under? Is it under intelligence? Nope. Is it under... I have no idea where it is. Where's Demolition Expert? There we go. First Demolition Expert. Your explosives do 20%, 25% more damage. You can craft explosives at Emily Chemistry Station. And also, we can now handily craft baseball grenades. However, we need baseballs to do so. For one thing I do believe... Yes, cutting fluid, there you go. So acid, bone, steel, which you've got a lot of, and purified water. So we need to make sure we're picking up enough bone. Right, I think it's now time to actually assign stuff to our character. So we'll put our frag rotation grenades there, and we'll put them up there. And there we go. We've actually got our grenade stuff sorted. So we will have a quick chat to Codsworth. Wherever the hell he is, he's in here. Hello, Codsworth. Hello.
Young Sean.
Yes, I know this. So, we've got the beginnings of Sanctuary sorted. The beginnings of basically one massive explosive farm sorted. However, obviously, the next step of the journey is moving on, which means we need to start getting some more resources and finding some items. The issue is there's nothing left in Sanctuary to help us on this case. We definitely need some crystal. Now, I know of a couple of places where we might be able to get crystal, but they are going to be a little bit dangerous. So if no one has ever found this before, I just thought I'd put it out there. I'm sure people have. That Sanctuary over there. This thing down here Ooh, and perfect. And there's a guy. Statue, sanctuary, dead people. Duffel bag full of stuff. I am taking that for now, purely because it will come in handy, as I will... There we go. As I will be able to sell stuff. And there's the quest to greet the dog, which we will do.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
And discovered Red Rocket Truck Stop. Let's
You
go.
wanna come with me, pal?
Now, well, see, this is slightly dangerous because
Okay, then. Let's stick
there are
together.
mole rats here. But, however, sometimes when I've played this, the mole rats don't spawn. Yep, the mole rats have just spawned. Oh, God, they're in here. Right, run, 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 because I don't want to be wasting the very little I've got on these mole rats. I'm stuck by the door. Oh, God, it's a mole rat. Oh, God, it's a mole rat. If I have to use one, I will, but I'd rather just run away from the mole rats. Dog meat, take on the mole rats. Or not, it's your choice. And obviously, here we are, back in Sanctuary. I think, for now, we'll leave it there. We've got the very basics of the setup we need. You know, we've got our Brahmin feeding troughs down, we are generating water. We've got a nice little generator over there, ready to attach to a radio recruitment beacon and a Brahmin cage and all that type of stuff. So, next episode, I think we're going to try and head off to Abernathy Farm. They have some crops, some useful stuff for us. We can pick up a quest while we're there. It is going to take a little skirting, a little dodging, but it might mean we get there safely. Maybe as well, we might try and do a little sneaky run around the outer edges of Concord. It is possible. It's very tricky and it's a huge pain in the arse, but it is possible if, as you're heading to Concord, you can kind of go around you on the right hand side, around the back of the buildings. It will start triggering events and stuff, but it does mean that you can just sneak past all the raiders and head down the way towards where Trashcan Carla is. Obviously there, we're also going to get close to one of the locations where we can find our first set of crystal. That might be useful for us, unless Carla has any. If she does, we might be able to buy some off her. But for now, thank you very much for watching this episode of Fallout 4 Only Explosives. If you liked it, don't be afraid to give that like button a little tickle, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.